Hi, it's Anita from Scrappy Happy Mommy, and I'm back with another Just Because Cards video for you today. Today we are looking at card number 10, which is the rocket card found on page 33 of the manual, and following envelope number 10 found on page 73 and the fit to page feature, it ends up being 8 3/4 inches, which means that the rocket shift, my layers, and my word is also at 8 3/4 inches. And my sticker I ended up cutting at 3 inches, but if I had to do it again, I'd probably do it at 2.5 inches. And I'll show you how big the 3-inch one is anyways. So I'm going to put that aside for a second. And I'm going to do something different with this card that I haven't done in my other Just Because Cards video. For starters, I will be using this cute little pattern paper. And this is by Fancy Pants from the To the Moon collection. And it is called Asteroid. And as you can tell, just perfect for this card with the rocket ships and the spaceships. So I'm going to put that aside for a second. My envelope, again, down the envelope number 10, cut at 8 3/4 inches. I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that down. And this is my 3-inch sticker, which if I had to do it again, I would cut either at 2 inches or 2.5 inches. But I guess it's okay for today. So we'll put that aside. Now, I did cut my rocket base, and this is at 8 3/4 inches. But today I'm going to show you how you can incorporate some mats as well. And I'm going to put down 2 mats. I've cut out this one, and this is at 4 3/4 inches by 8 5/8. And then I also cut out the same pattern paper, and this is at 4 5/8 by 8.5. And I'm just going to go ahead and adhere these 2 down. And then, of course, put it onto the card base itself. And you don't have to do this, but I do like the extra little bit on this card instead of just having the normal mat. And you can do that as well. And this is the mat that is in the manual, the rocket shift feature. Again, cut at 8 3/4 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and just quickly adhere that down. And there it is. Okay, so I'm going to just put that aside for a second. Next thing I'm going to do is start putting my rocket ship together. Again, everything for this is cut at 8 3/4 inches. And I decided to use the same colors that are in that pattern paper. I'm just going to go ahead and put this down first. And it does have some cut lines, some cut guides for you. Putting that down. So that is my layer 1. And I added the layer 2 shift in green. The next thing I'm going to put down is my layer 1 shift. And this is going to go right on the bottom. Right here. Next thing I'm going to add is my layer 2. And putting a little bit of fire down there. And then the 2 circles on the inside. One is right there. And one is right there. The next thing I'm going to put down is my layer 3. It's not the shadow, but just the red. That's going to go on top of the rocket ship right there. The next one is going to go right in between there. And there it is. So there is my rocket ship, and I'm going to put that aside. Phrase, again, cut at 8 3/4 inches. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere this on using the same colors that I'm using in my rocket ship, just for some unity. And I'm just going to put the UR on first. There it is. And now the Y. There it is. And then the A. And then I'm going to adhere this onto the card base itself. Again, this phrase is cut at 8 3/4 inches. And I'm just going to put that right on the top, right about there. And it does also cut out the comma, which I'll put on. There it is. And the last thing I'm going to do is add some dimensionals to this little rocket ship. And then we'll put that on itself, and then it will be done. So I really like the added parts of the mat on this. And there it is with my envelope base. And I'll be back again with card number 11 in my series. Thanks for watching. Bye.